and I'm about to make a film with a certain Macon Blair called The Toxic Avenger.
Welcome back, Justin here as always. Thank you for clicking on today's video. I appreciate it. I hope everybody's having a fantastic day, and we're going to be talking about Toxic Avenger today. Before we get into that, I want to take a minute of your time and plead with you guys, please, if you are a regular viewer of my videos, if you like my channel, every video that you watch on this channel, like it, comment on it, hit the notifications so you don't miss any of my uploads. The past couple videos that I've uploaded with my subscriber count, the views are not great, and I'd like for more people to watch the videos that I make. I spend a lot of time creating content for this channel, and the videos don't seem to be reaching my subscribers, and if my subscribers aren't watching the videos, then YouTube definitely isn't going to suggest them to other people. I'm trying to grow this channel. It's not that I'm crying like a baby about views, it's just the simple fact that if I spend a lot of time on a video, I'd like people that may be interested to see it. So do me a favor, if you're a regular viewer of my channel, if you like my content, always like the video and drop a comment. You don't have to drop anything crazy. Just drop an emoji or a hey, what's up? Anything helps, honestly, and turn those notifications on so you don't miss my uploads. Okay, I'm sorry to do that. I sound like such a... Anyway, let's get into today's video. I'm sorry to front load the video with that. Let's talk about Toxic Avenger. The original Toxic Avenger came out, believe it or not, in 1984. It's crazy to think that it was that long ago that the first Toxic Avenger movie came out. Now, as far as everything we know so far about the Toxic Avenger remake, I made a couple videos on it already, talking about the cast, the plot, production details, the director, all that good stuff. I'll link those videos down below because I'm not going to talk too much about that stuff because I've already said it. It's already out there. We don't know a whole lot. There's a basic plot description and a couple different things, so be sure and check those videos out down below. But what's interesting that we know now is that Macon Blair, the director, tweeted out that principal photography is done. It's shot in Bulgaria, as a lot of movies have recently been shooting in Bulgaria, and I knew the movie was in production, but it's cool to know that it's finally wrapped. But what was interesting is under his tweets, looking at the replies, and the two main replies that really caught my eye were Lloyd Kaufman and Tiffany Shepis. Lloyd Kaufman replied, "Congratulations, any chance to film a Zoom scene with Torgal, Tiffany, etc. Commish sends love. We have crew and equipment plus green screen." And then you have Tiffany Shepis herself replying, "If you do any pickups, I will fly myself anywhere." In Lloyd Kaufman's reply, he was talking about Mark Torgal and Tiffany Shepis. Tiffany Shepis is a horror icon. She's been in, I don't know, I haven't looked at her IMDb, but at least like 100 films or more. She's a complete badass in the horror community. She was in Toxic Avenger Part 4, I believe. Tons of trauma stuff. And Torgal is Mark Torgal, the original Melvin in Toxic Avenger 1984. And when I saw that, it actually struck me as a little bit odd because Lloyd Kaufman and Michael Hers are producers on the new film, and it's kind of odd that he would be asking to have those two be involved with the film over Twitter. So I don't know really how involved Lloyd Kaufman is with the production. I think it sounds like they were just like, have some sort of associate producer credit. For him to be tweeting saying, hey, can I get my guys in the movie over Twitter seems a little odd. So that kind of struck me as, I don't know how involved Lloyd Kaufman actually was in the making of this movie, which I don't know if it's scary, but I trust Macon Blair, but it is odd. Another interesting reply as I was going through the thread here, Krivizny Toltol tweets out, I think this is just a random Twitter user, "I hope you've included the car run over boy on bicycle scene and the masturbation scene from the original Toxic Avenger. You know, without those two scenes, it would taste like a hamburger without meat." Very clever guy. Then Macon Blair replies, "I hear ya, but those moments are so singular, I'm not sure what would be gained by just repeating them. At best, I think it'd feel lazy, at worst, cynical, and anyway, this time we're making grilled cheese. But if not, the original remains unsullied, so it's a win-win." And then that Twitter user replies, "I see. Well, good luck with the grilled cheese then." Really clever. And then you had Elijah Wood replying, "Thanks, my friend. That was fun." Now that Twitter user, although in a sort of a condescending way, expressed the thoughts of, I think, a lot of Toxic Avenger fans. Will this new movie hold up or even keep the same spirit as the old one? And the answer is maybe. I hope so. It's not going to be as gnarly. The things they did back in the 80s just don't fly. That's, you know, almost 30 years ago, over 30 years ago, however long it is. I don't do math well. But so, you know, certain scenes are just not going to happen in the new one. And I kind of agree with Macon saying, you know, if you just do a shot-for-shot remake or try to, you know, do the same things as you did the original, I don't know. What are we doing if we're just remaking the same thing? You know, you're not going to get big stars like Peter Dinklage, Kevin Bacon, Elijah Wood to do a movie that's just insanely politically incorrect. It's just the climate we're living in now. It's just the world we're living in. There was also another Twitter user, Will. Do you think we might get a peek at Toxie soon? Macon replies, honestly, not up to me, but I hope so. And that's another big question. What is Toxie going to look like? What is Toxic Avenger? What does the Toxic Avenger look like in 2021? It's just I'm really anxious to see some set pictures, to see what people are looking like in their characters. Peter Dinklage supposedly is playing the Melvin character. I think they switched his name to Marvin or something in the movie. I don't know, but I imagine Peter Dinklage will play the nerdy health club employee before, and then they'll probably have another actor portray him when he gets mutated or whatever. I don't know. It's all up in the air, but I am very excited about this. I trust Macon Blair. That's why I have faith in this project. When you have people like Elijah Wood and Kevin Bacon and Macon Blair, I think it's in good hands. So we'll just have to see. What are your thoughts? What the hell do you think about this new Toxic Avenger movie? I don't know. So I guess we'll find out. I'll link my 2 previous videos and a couple of newer recent articles within the past couple days that give some little tidbits about the project down below that I'm not mentioning here because I don't want this video to be too long. But yeah, let me know your thoughts below, guys. I think we're done here, guys. Stay weird. Always be yourself. Like this video. Comment below. Turn those notifications on so I get more than 34 views on a video that I spend 7 hours on. And I will see you next time. Bye.